Hey everybody, welcome to this video on how to make a vase using solid tools. So a little different than the other video. So these are a couple of the vases that we made. This is a little skinnier one. I just started twisting it. This is one that I twisted at probably 5 degrees. I think I used a pentagon underneath that. And then this one I used a triangle underneath. You can see it has some really sharp edges. But I was able to twist this one at 10 degrees. All right, so let's go through this. So go to rectangle, hit the left arrow. Gonna make this 2,6. Okay, gonna go ahead and draw this. Now a couple things. If you wanna, this arc is 6 sides. I can make this less. I can do like 8s. Okay, and that's just gonna make it 8-sided. Gonna keep this simple like the ones I got in there. Oops, how about I actually click on this? I'll make this one look a little more rounded, like the green one I believe I have in there. So just keeping it simple. You can always make it more complicated than that. All right, I'm gonna leave this a solid, not gonna offset it. Gonna go to the polygon. Okay, the default is 6 sides. I believe maybe I went with 6 sides on that one. I'm gonna try 4 sides, just a rectangle. Now the thing with the rectangle is you do want to do the center. When you're doing a rectangle and a triangle, you want to make sure you pull out an axis, so either that way or out the green axis. I think it works best if you pull out the red axis. Doesn't matter how big that is. Go ahead and pick your path. Go to follow me. I wish some of these had shortcuts. Okay, so there's my square vase. Gonna get rid of that. I want to make this a component. This is the important part, make component. Sorry, I was already starting to solid inspect it. Solid inspect it. It is good. Okay, now here's where we go to the rotate. And we're going to rotate this. You don't need to draw lines on this one. It will be fine. Click there, come out. Hit Control. I'm going to rotate this the first time. I'm going to go like, actually, you know what? I'm going to go 45 degrees. So 45, hit Enter. That gives me kind of a square like that. If you don't like that, you can go, I'm going to go, because it's a square, 22.5, half of 45. Now for that one, I need to go, what do I have there? 2? I think I need to go 4x. Okay, so that's kind of the one I'm going to go with. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, so here's using solid tools. We are going to put all these together. So I'm going to grab everything like this. You can see it grabs, there should be 4 of them in there. There might be 6 because I did it twice. And I want to go to Union. That brings them all together, and there they are. I am going to solid inspect it. Why not? It's open here. It's good to go. Okay, and notice that leaves no lines on the top, no lines on the bottom, and that's kind of one of the keys to this. Don't worry about these lines on this edge. They're not going to change anything at all. Okay, they're not going to show up. So I want to copy this, hit Move, drag it across, hit Control. I always try to drag it in a straight line, so when I drag it back, it's the same. Now, I'm going to scale it. I hit Scale. Okay, I'm going to grab it on the corner, and I'm going to push it in. I hit Control when I do this. Control pushes in both sides. Okay, I think the best number to go with is 0.80, comma, 0.80. Look in that lower right-hand corner, that 0.80 and 0.80. That's the important ones. Hit Enter. If you're going to twist this, you got to go with that. So hit Move. You probably can go down to a 0.75, and I'm going to line this up, and be careful that you line this up as close as you can to the center or as even as you can. You don't want it to be something like this where it's off to one side. That'll put holes in it. I think it looks pretty centered. I'm going to look at the bottom. Okay, and because I'm going to show you how to twist this, I am going to draw lines at some point. All right, let's go ahead and cut it out. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and double click on the one in the middle. I'm going to push pull the top. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna leave the bottom alone. It's gonna end up putting a hole in the bottom. That's actually okay. Click off of it. Okay, I'm gonna click on the center one. Go to subtract. Click on that, and then click. You'll see a 2 pops up. Boom, that cuts a hole. It also puts a hole in the bottom. Okay, we want to fix this. Double click. This is the best way to fix this. So trace it. Okay, push pull it. Hit push pull and pull this down at least a 16th. But while you're pulling it down, watch what happens to the color. Hit the control button. See, you can see that. I'm going to hit escape because I'm going to show you again. See how it's dark and I hit control? You can see it get lighter. So pull this at least a 16th. Now over here, just double click. Just double click. It does the same thing. You can pull that a 16th. I went 3/32, which is a little more than a 16th. Okay, let's solid inspect this thing. Make sure it's good to go. It's probably going to have a few issues. Internal faces, that's okay. Fix those errors. And if it doesn't fix them the first time, usually there's some issue. It's good. All right, now, if you want to twist this, by twisting it, I mean something like this. You can see where I started to twist this, or this one where I twisted it at 10 degrees. Right, I'm going to grab this. Now I'm looking at, this is my twist levels. I want to twist at this level, this level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 twist. What's 360 divided by 30 is 6. So if I can do 12 degrees, let's see if it'll actually work. So make this first one level. I'm going to double click. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to select. Oops, how about I hit the space bar? I'm going to select all of this down to here. All right, now I'm going to go to the bottom, and I should have drawn a line. So I'm going to be smart now and draw a line. This will help me find the center. Okay, I'm going to come over here, hit rotate or Q. Click on that. Come out here. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to try to get 12 degrees out of this. I'm going to hit 12 because I want it to spin all the way around by the time we get to the top. Okay, now here's that important part. Notice how I'm trying to level it. I'm trying to level this line right here. Let me hit the space bar. I'm trying to level this line right here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab. I like keeping it highlighted. I come down here, grab this, and I got space to go from here to here. If you did 12 sides, you got a little less space. Hit Q. I'm not going to show you all these rotates. Oops, I'm going to hit escape because I messed that up. Didn't grab that same point, so hit 12 degrees. All right, it seems to be working. One more. Get it level, and I use the horizon to help me, so you can see this is pretty level. Again, I got a little extra space, so I grab it just one above the previous one. Hit Q. Come in here and twist this. Just go to 12 again. I kind of look at it as I'm doing this to see if it's something that I like, and it doesn't look bad. All right. Braylon Seibel gave us this idea on how to do this with solid tools. Thanks, Braylon. And thanks for watching, the rest of you.